Sean on the beat.
Welcome again, everybody. It's another episode of the SIPTLK podcast. I'd like to welcome my new guest, Tallie. What's going on, homie?
What's up with it, brother?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Hey, been looking forward to this interview for a minute, man.
I appreciate you for having me, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, man.
Yes, sir, man. You know I had to, man. As soon as you hit me up, I was like, oh, yeah, I got to do that.
Yeah. You said, hey, who want to lock in? I got to lock in with you, bro. I got to support you, know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate everybody who constantly tuning in to the podcast, you know. So, Tallie, man, you know, what I like to do at the beginning of all my interviews, man, is do a mental health check-in. So, I want to ask you, from 1 to 10, how you feeling with 1 being bad, I'm miserable, I need some guidance or talk to, or 10, you're on top of the world?
I ain't gonna even lie, man. Right now, today, man, I'm about a 5.5, bro. I'm about a 6 or something. Just being real, you know. Being real.
So you just let you know you ain't too down or too up, huh?
Yeah. Just so, you know what I'm saying?
So,
being
man.
honest.
Oh yeah, that's the best policy. Honesty is always the best policy, man. I'll probably say the same thing, man. I don't know. That's where I've been lately, bro. Just kind of just there, man. Thanking God every day I'm here.
Man, one thing I learned, bro, them good days, them 10s, though, you got to appreciate them
man,
more. You know
real,
what I'm saying? Because you never know when they're going to come back around. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, you expect the bad shit to come.
Oh, yeah,
but,
for
man,
sure.
the good shit, you got to appreciate that, man.
Oh,
you got
yeah.
to appreciate them good days, man.
Yeah, man. You sure ain't lying about that. Well, all right, man. I want you to tell the world, man, where you was born at, man.
Man, I'm from Oxford, man. Oxford, Mississippi, man, right here, you know. The SIP.
From the SIP?
Yeah.
So what do you remember about growing up in the SIP?
Man, country, man. I got a big family, you know. Yeah. I'm from the country, though, bro. So just being outside, man, like not having no worries, you know. Just being around a lot of family, cousins, being at grandma's house, you know, playing. Just shit like that, man, you know.
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of cousins, a lot of play cousins, too.
Yeah, all right.
And y'all know what play cousin. Don't play
all
like
right,
that.
All
you
right.
say, it's my cousin, but on the low, you know.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, you went to Oxford?
Yeah, man. Oxford High School, man.
Went to Oxford High School. Yeah, man. Shout out to Oxford High School. Had a lot of good memories there. Is there some things you 08, right?
Yeah.
So what are some good memories you got about, you know, the class of 08, man?
Man, sports, you know, just having fun, man, you know, man, joking, you know, just having fun, just being social and shit, you know. Just high school shit, the normal high school shit, you know. Girls. You know,
yeah.
All that, man. Just the normal shit.
I was sure about to ask you. I was like, you know, how was you with the women, man? You have
man, I dibbled and dabbed, you know. I wasn't gonna say I was not just ladies man or nothing like that, but you know, every now and then, you know, I might get a little something, you know.
Every now and then, you know.
A little something, you know.
I got you. I understand. I'm here. I got you, man.
Yep.
So, yep. So you said something about sports. What did you play?
Man, football. I played football all the way. Every year except 12th grade, man. Except senior year, man.
That's it?
Yeah, no, I'm saying I played like from 7th grade all the way to 11th grade.
Yeah, you know what I meant? Like, that was the only year you missed.
Yeah. Yeah, I regret that, though. I wish I kept playing, you know. Ooh. But shit, you know.
So, like, if you would have took it serious all the way through, what college, like, if you have some D1 offers, what college you would
I
want
wasn't
to play
that good, though. You
know what I'm saying?
Those D1 niggas,
hypothetical, though, man.
Oh,
like,
man.
If you would have played for, they would have been like, Jason Tallie is the #1 recruit, and he got all these offers.
Man.
Where you going?
I had to go somewhere in the SEC, man, you know. Mississippi State, something like that, SIP.
Let's
some of the
SIP.
Let's
the interview, man. You already messed it up, man. You just said state. Oh,
you already know. You already know. We've been going at about that, though.
Oh, yeah, always. Don't mess with you, man. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still in Mississippi. I pull for state just as long as we ain't playing. That's my whole thing.
That's how I am. Well, Miss, I'm from here, so it's like, I grew up on Old Taylor Road, so it's like, oh, Miss, bro, we ain't like Old Miss. You know, to get home, you got to go through all the traffic and shit just to get home and shit. So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
I know how Ole Miss they history and shit too. So that's part of the reason why I ain't go. Like, you know, I wanted to get better, but I ain't fucking with Ole Miss like
But
that. Like they cool though.
You know the common thing about history though, it always changes. So you know we make history now, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Ole Miss though, man. I like how they trying to be progressive though.
I think I might go to the interview and just cut out when you say
Oh,
shout out to
man,
Ole Miss. Shout out to Ole Miss, man. Just cut this.
They trying, man.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Well, Mother's Day just recently passed through, man. You know, I gotta ask you about your mom, man. What kind of influence has she had on you over the years?
Oh man, my mama, man, that's like I feel like that's probably the most important person, you know. You know, I ain't grow up with my dad, so my mama that was everything, you know.
Yeah.
Then grandma, like my mama was the youngest in her family, so my grandma was real old fashioned, like so I couldn't do nothing in my grandma's house. So we used to have to turn the TV off at 5 o'clock after the news go off, like real old fashioned grandma, like big mama for real. So I was waiting on my mama to come to the house, you know what I'm saying? Come get me. Like, I love my grandma, and I get it wrong. I love them, but like I was ready to see my mama every day. Like,
so you didn't have the typical. See, I was looking forward to going out to my grandmother's house. We had fun.
I mean, it was cool too. I ain't gonna lie, but it was like sometimes it's just like the older you get, like it's cool when you real young, but like when you get older, like preteens and teenagers and stuff like young like that,
you
like
have more freedom and stuff.
Yeah. Like it's kind of like man. You know, it's cool though too. Like ain't nothing like the old folks. Like I appreciate them more. Like now that I'm older, you know.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
So how many siblings and stuff you have?
I got one sister, man, on my mama's side, and I got a sister on my dad's side. So I got two sisters.
Two sisters. You the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Okay, I knew one of your sisters was younger than you. I just didn't know about the other one.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. Nothing wrong with that, boy. So when we're talking about Jay Tallie, does people have a common misconception about you?
Man, I don't know, like, you never know what people thinking, man. People think a lot of shit. Like, some people done told me they think act like I'm too good or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's like when people don't know you, they just gonna come up with their own perception of you. But, you know, everybody think different stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But ain't no telling. I done heard all kind of different type of shit, you know.
All right, well, let me switch the question then. So, from the outside looking in, if you was somebody else looking at you, how would you perceive you if you didn't know nothing about you?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say I'm a loner. That's probably kind of true. Like, like when I was young, I used to hang out a lot, but you know, the older I got, like the more I kind of stay to myself. I just be on my own thing. So, anything anybody could say is, you know, I'm always by myself. You know, I'm always doing my own thing. You know, I got friends and shit like that, but I'm mostly like solo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do mostly be solo every time I see you, man. Most of the time. But I mean, I know you got friends you cool with and stuff, but you are like kind of by yourself. That's the best way to be sometimes, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it, man.
You trying to survive, man. I understand that, man.
For real.
Yeah. So, you know, recently, you know, I've been taking my health a lot serious lately. Lost this little weight and all this stuff, man. Feel better and everything. So, I want to know how do you feel about your health, like overall?
Man, I've been, you know, we used to meet up in the gym years ago.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That probably about 5 years ago. But I mean, man, I'm trying to take my health a lot more serious because like strokes and stuff running my family. Like my grandma died of a stroke. I got an auntie had an aneurysm. You know, she passed because of that. Like, so I just kind of try to take my health more serious. Like, especially you know, I'm getting older, but I'm still on the young side. So trying to develop them good habits, just really make it a habit, you know, a healthy lifestyle, you know.
Yeah, man, like we have to take it serious like early so you won't have to pay for it later. You won't worry about things like Alzheimer's or diabetes, having your leg cut off and all that type of stuff, man. So don't you want to have like better quality of life when you know, being with your son and stuff?
Yeah.
So
it definitely make a difference though, man. I can tell the difference like between working out and just exercising. Like it's now that I gotta do it. Like if I don't do something like 1 or 2 weeks, like I feel it. Like I know I ain't been doing nothing. So it's like I gotta do it now. You know, it's to that point.
And I'm at the point where, you know, I feel like it's no excuse on why people shouldn't do some type of exercise. It don't matter if you at the house doing push-ups. You can walk around your car 40 times. You know, any little thing to do to keep your heart, you know, running, blood pumping in you, you know. something to take your mind off the stress of the world and everything.
Yeah, it sure do that, man. My biggest thing been eating better, man. Like, I remember, man, talking to you one day, man. You was telling me some kind of diet you was on,
Yeah,
man, and
I was on
how
that
it helped you.
fast.
Yeah, fast, man. Yeah, like that's my biggest thing. So I feel like once I really try myself to eat better on a consistent basis, man, I really see some better results. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I try to work out every now and then, but I be busy, man.
Oh
But
yeah.
I still try to make it a point to do something once or twice a week.
Just
You
do
know?
something, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta hit it hard, man. You know, we ain't trying to press nobody. Now it's all about quality of life to me now. I don't really care about impressing nobody no more.
Yeah. It's feeling good, man.
That's it, bro. So let's see. Tell me about a piece of advice that someone has given you in the past that's traveled with you to now.
But man, I automatically thought of my grandma, man. Like, and I'm gonna just tell this story. It's like,
Oh yeah, go ahead, tell it, man.
this was like right before my grandma passed. Like, I guess she knew she was gonna pass. I was like 18, like my freshman year in college, you know. And like I was telling you earlier, like I kind of strayed away from my grandparents, you know, my
Yeah.
grandma and stuff. You know, teenager getting in the streets and stuff like that. Just tired of being in the country and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So. Like, I remember my mama, she told me, she's like, man, your grandma want to talk to you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was a Sunday, my grandma didn't go to church, so I knew it was like her health was getting up there when she ain't going to church, you know what I'm saying? Like, when she staying home from church, like, grandma ain't feeling it, but like, man, she called me over there one day and she was just like, man, I ain't gonna be around too much longer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I just want you to know, like, you can do anything you put your mind to. You know what I'm saying? I always knew you were smart. I told your mama when you was born, you special. Whoop de whoop. I'm thinking she just talking, but like that always stick in my mind. Like I can do anything I put my mind to. You know what I'm saying? And that's with anybody though, not just me though. You know what I'm saying? If anybody like whatever you want to do. Like, if you really want it, you know what I'm saying? You study it, you put your mind to it, you dedicate yourself to it, man, you can do it, man. No matter what it is, man.
Bro, that right there, trust me, man. Like, just hearing you say that, man, because I lost my grandma recently, too, man. Hey, them grandmas got a special place in your heart, bro. When you said that, I was just like, ooh, I just started thinking about her. So, hey, R.I.P. Granny.
Yeah, man. That's been like 2009, man. It's been a minute, but like,
it still
lately
travels.
It's still sticking in my head, man, for real. So, when you asked me that, that's what automatically popped into my head. Like, man, that's for anybody, though.
Yeah, you know man. You definitely can do whatever you want. Like, we was talking all wax about the podcast, man. Go on. If you ready to start it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Do it.
Yeah, whatever it is, though. Man, I read this book called Think and Grow Rich, man. It's like, man, if y'all ever read that book or read that book, man, it's just talking about being successful, but it's really talking about like real life things like fear. You know what I'm saying? It was like fear is one of the things that stop you from, and it's not just fear like, oh, you scared. It's like you worried about what people gonna say, or like if you don't get the views or the results you want, you know what I'm saying? That'll stop you. But like it talks about desire too in the beginning. Like I was saying earlier, like if you want to do something, man, you can do it, man. For real though.
What's that book called?
Think and Grow Rich, man.
Think and Grow Rich, man.
Yeah, it's a life-changing book, man.
I might want to check that out, man. Yeah. Like you got some powerful stuff in there.
For real, though.
All right. So, being in this world, man, it's tough on us. Like, what do you think some of the toughest obstacles of being a man is? I ain't gonna just exclude it to being a black man. I'm just gonna say being a man, handling business.
Yeah, man, we can seclude it to being a black man
because
it is a difference. It's most definitely a difference. So see it. Okay, and so we are black
whichever
men.
Whichever route you want to take, then just tell about it.
Man, just being a man and a black man in general is just like being yourself. Like freedom to be yourself. Like we got feelings too. You know what I'm saying? It's not soft to express your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like it just. Be real about it, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with being real, man. Then of course, like it's institutional. It's a lot going against us though. Man. You know what I'm saying? Really, like they've been trying to break up the black family. Like it's systematic, it's deep. Drugs, like it's deep, man. And like you really got to have an understanding, but like really knowing something to kind of make you crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know, it's just like you out here just living life. You know what I'm saying? I heard a crackhead say one time he had time in his life getting high. You know what I'm saying? It's like he ain't thinking about shit though.
And that's his box. That's as far as he thinks.
Yeah, but it's like you ain't thinking about it. You ain't worried about shit. But like when you really know about it, like shit, it might bother you. It might scare you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this the world we actually living in. Then we actually from Mississippi. Like it is the worst state when it comes to racism and lynchings and murders and shit.
Everything.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just being from that, you know, you just have to think about that type of shit, man. Like, it's a lot of shit, like poverty, you know, it's a lot of shit, you know. It's hard out here, man, for real. It's hard to come up out that shit, just the mentality, though.
Man, it really is. But for me, man, I don't mind learning, but like you say, man, I'm scared to actually seek too far. It's like I want to seek far enough to where I won't be too afraid of, but I can know a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can reach and the world will show you some stuff. You're like,
whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
and shit really happened. They say the truth is stranger than fiction, man. Like, for real, bro.
Well, you sure know what to say, man.
I'm telling you. But yeah, I think that's just, man, just knowing like the things like people went to try to hold us back.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of scary. And knowing that like you do fit the description. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter, you can be the nicest dude in the world. Like, if you get pulled over, you know, if a police got a certain perception about you, that'll put your life in danger quicker than it will. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, I think like social media now, like, is the family ain't what it used to be. Like, women, black men and women not valuing each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like we supposed to, because like really we kings and queens, you know? But it's like we don't value each other as such, you know.
If they would just have that mentality, man, they don't understand the power we possess if we link together.
Yeah, for real.
They really don't, because you see, like with energy, you know, I learned in science class, energy is neither created nor destroyed. So what they do, they take our energy, the bad energy that we have, the good energy, and they reverse it. So instead of us linking up to help each other, they use that same energy and they switch it back to tear each other down. Because they like, okay, well, we ain't got to go out there and kill them. They killing themselves.
Yo, I heard the KKK member say the same thing on the interview, man. It's like, we ain't got to do nothing else, man. They but they set it up like that, though. Like, you hear about the police dropping guns off in Chicago and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. When people wake up and realize what's going on, man, and if they cared enough, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. We really gotta care, though. You really gotta care. You gotta want to change. You can't like want to harm nobody or whatever. You can't want to. Yeah. You can't be doing stuff to get harmed. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true. Hey.
So shit, it all start. Each one teach one, man. One person at a time. You know, one family at a time. You know.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, man. Golly. So if you could go back to the 18-year-old version of Jay Tallie and give him some advice from what you know now, man, what would you tell him?
Oh, man. I'll put that young man on so much game, man. I'll put that, man. I'd say if I was 18, bro, I'd take everything more serious. I'd take life more serious. Like, I wouldn't, like, even, like, I'm 31, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been bullshitting, you know what I'm saying, a long time. Just, like, for real, though, man. Like, I'll take everything more serious, bro. Like, you really got to take advantage of your youth.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you know what I'm saying?
But,
like,
man, I know you say you've been bullshitting, but you ain't locked up. Hey, you got
a job. Been locked up.
But you free now, though, man.
Yeah.
You had to serve no serious time, though, did you?
Man, I've been through some shit, man. You feel me? You put it like that.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
We all been through some stuff.
I would definitely like not make some decisions, you know. I wouldn't do no illegal shit whatsoever, you know.
Yeah, knowing what you know now,
yeah,
man, this
like,
right here.
Yeah, especially like all the youth, bro. It ain't, man, like any youth, man, don't do that shit, man. You can, like, nowadays we got social media, there's a million ways to make legal money. And what people don't tell you can make more legal money than illegal money.
You really can.
You know what I'm saying? Because I say the majority of drug dealers, bro, not the plug, bro, they not really having it like that. The majority of drug dealers cannot live off selling drugs. It's only, I say, 35, maybe 30% of drug dealers can just live off this shit. Like, have your own spot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not high-level drug dealers. It's too much that come with that shit. You feel me? To even do it. And then you going to fuck your life up. You know
it's what I'm saying? It's too much pressure for me. Like, I never got interested in doing it just because I ain't trying to get under that much pressure. I'm already scared. I'm be scared. I'm legal in my car. My headlight out of my car. I'm still riding.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I sure hope they don't get behind me. Bro.
I'm saying, man, you'll never learn. You'll never lose, man, doing stuff the right way. I had to learn it the hard way, man. So I tell, like, especially youngsters all the time, man, just do whatever it is, man. Whatever it is, man. Try to do it the right way, man.
I just wish that these youngsters would actually listen Like for what you saying.
You can give them the game. Sometimes you gotta bump your head and figure that
like
shit out.
The whole cycle is somebody like our age, you know, they make mistakes, and then we'll be trying to talk to the 18-year-olds. Yeah, man, whatever, man. You know, I ain't trying to listen to you, and then they end up getting in trouble. They get 31. Now they like, oh man, now I gotta go tell him.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's a whole. As soon as we figure out how to cut that middleman out, well, you ain't gotta go through that.
You just preach to them, you know.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, you can't make nobody do nothing, but at least they can say somebody told them. You know?
Then it's on them. Then after that, you can't say nobody then try to warn you about it. All right, now we're gonna transition into J Tallie and the music, man.
Yeah.
So, man, tell the people how you got started making music, bro.
Man, I just used to, really when I was younger, bro, I used to freestyle, like, but shit, I was like, I ain't never want too much attention, but I was good at the shit. You know what I'm saying? like I like the attention, but then again, I don't want too much attention. Like when I want to rock some shit, I'll rock it. But you know, just don't come up to me and ask me to fucking rap out of nowhere. Like I always had that personality. You know what I'm saying? I know that might be the wrong personality to have, you know, as a rapper and shit. But like I just started freestyling. I was good at the shit. Then like I used to write raps to like other like famous rappers' raps and shit. And then like I just wanted to make my own shit, you know. I just wanted to go make an original song on an original beat, you know what I'm saying? Like I always just wanted to put out an album and shit, you know. I don't know, man. It's just something started when I was younger, and when I finally got it done, man, it's just something I like doing, you know what I'm saying?
So you more like old school, or did you like the new stuff that was out?
Man, I always like the old school, man. I like Tupac shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that was kind of older, you know, than my era, but it was I always connected to that shit, you know, Project Pat, shit like that, UGK, you know what I'm saying? Like real street music, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
So was it like a process that you go through doing music, or do you just walk in you just hit Fury up and be like, hey man, I want to drop, come in there with a blank canvas and just go in? How you do it?
I like it better that way, you know, just go listen to a beat, you know. Sometimes I might have some ideas or some shit I want them to put in a beat, you know, and then just, you know, I think the song come out better that way. Like, I know it might be more time efficient to have some shit wrote down or whatever before you get in the lab, but, you know, I just like to come up with my shit on the spot, like however I'm feeling, you know. I might have some ideas, like if I had a beat, been listening to a beat, I might have a hook or something, or like a couple bars or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I have like written whole songs just vibing to a beat or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like different ways.
Just different ways.
Like just me, I'd rather just go on, you know, hear some beats and shit. Let's rock, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it might take a minute though. That way.
No. But I mean, as long as you got an engineer that's willing to work with you to do that now. Like, you know, most people that when they pay for studio time and stuff, they gotta be in and out.
See, I got, man, I go in there and give me like 4 hours or something. Yeah. And shit, I know I can get a couple songs done and shit. That's that.
Oh yeah. So who's on your Mount Rushmore of rappers? Like, you know, your top four. Who you picking?
Damn. I gotta say Tupac is always my favorite rapper. I'm gonna say that shit off top though. I know I fuck with Pac. I say Boosie.
Got Boosie in the top Rushmore?
Yeah, bro. I fuck with Boosie too, bro. I fuck with Boosie too.
Okay.
Man, you know, I'm from the South. You know, Mississippi fuck with Boosie too. Shit, I say Andre 3000.
Ooh.
Andre. Really Outkast. I put the whole Outkast in that motherfucker.
Wow.
What's that, 3 right there?
Yep, that's 3.
Oh, man, that's a hard one, bro. That's a hard one, man. I kind of want to say Big Crit. You know, I got to put Project Pat in there. I got to put Project Pat in there.
Oh, yeah, Pat.
I got to put Pat in there, bro.
You got an interesting list, man. You ain't got the typical Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z. You ain't that. You straight went Tupac, Boosie, Andre 3000, and what's Project Pat?
Project Pat, bro.
Hey, that's a good list.
Yeah.
I heard you say something about Andre. I had watched the video. I guess it was we were young when it happened, so I ain't know nothing about it. You ever see the video on YouTube where I think he had won the top hip hop artist or whatever, and they got on stage and got booed?
Oh, he said
And
the
then
South got something to say.
yeah.
That was when that East Coast West Coast shit was going on. I think it was like '96.
Okay,
I
that's
think
why I
that
didn't
was the
know that.
same one that Suge was like, "You don't want to worry about the producer being out in the videos." You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Come to
That was
death
that.
row.
Yeah. That was that one.
Oh man, yeah, I seen that. I was like, wow. Well, I guess we
Yeah.
was too young, cause I was like, I never thought it was a point where they got booed. But then I forgot that the South wasn't getting much love back
Yeah.
in them
But they
days.
say the South been on top ever since then, though. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's
They had
crazy.
something to say. That's what it
Crazy how
is.
that shit work, man.
Shout out to well, shout out to Outkast.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
For real,
sir,
for real.
man.
Legends.
Oh yeah, they definitely legends, man. So we talking about legends. Well, I mean, this ain't gotta be no legends, but three people that you would like to sit at a table with and have dinner, dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
Yeah,
Well, I said I got
that you
man.
can pick their brain.
Damn, ain't got you say ain't got to be no rapper
No,
or
no,
nothing.
no, no. It could be whoever.
Damn, I sleep on pick rappers though. I always wanted to meet Pimp C though, just meet him. But like I say Nipsey. I like Nipsey Business Mind or whatever. Um, Master P probably.
Oh wow.
Somebody like Master P. Then you said three people.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like somebody like Warren Buffett or something. Somebody like on some investing type
Yeah,
shit
on
like that.
some
Yeah,
money.
some game, yeah,
Yeah,
business game. Somebody like that.
I like to sit down with Elon Musk, see
Yeah,
how he
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
$1,000 billion. I'm like, dude,
What's the Amazon nigga? Jeff Bezos. You feel me? Some niggas like that, you know?
he gotta have a little black in him. He can't be full white. There's no way. He gotta
yeah,
have something in him.
yeah,
He walk too cool.
yeah,
Money don't
yeah,
make you walk cool like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, you never know that amount of money. Man.
Man, they got too much money, man. Yeah. So we're gonna transition back into family, man. Cause hey, we love our kids. You said you didn't have a father in your life, and
Yeah,
now you got a son.
yeah.
So how do you go by handling your business, man? Taking care of your son.
I just try to be there for him. That's the most important thing to me.
Just
You know what I'm saying? It ain't the clothes. It ain't spending money or none of that shit, bro. It's being there.
just being
You
there.
know what I'm saying? Being there. For real.
And you, how have you enjoyed? Well, hold on. Let me take it back, cause I did. I remember when he was about to come, and I was telling you like, I said, man, you better get ready, cause he gonna have you up, be crying and stuff. When he was like in the early stages, man, what was the hardest part about that?
That shit. Cry. Cry. Take your ass to sleep. I love to sleep, bro. Like, I love to sleep. You feel me? Like, man, take your ass to sleep,
How many
bro.
hours
Like,
did you average of sleep for?
man, he don't live with me, bro. But it's like when he was over here, it's like I ain't getting that much sleep. Maybe 2-3 hours, maybe 4 hours of sleep, you know. But yeah,
Yeah, I
that
remember
was
them
the
days.
hardest part, man. Waking up in the middle of the night, like, damn, bro.
And then they be wanting to play,
Bro, you gonna be playing by yourself.
and then I have to wake up like about 7 to get ready to go to work. And guess what he doing?
Alright,
Lay it out.
then he mad when you wake him up. Yeah, he mad
Oh
when
no,
I
ain't
wake
no.
you up. Yeah, you
You better
finna
get
feel
up.
like
Ooh,
me.
shoot,
Finna
yeah.
see what this shit feel
I'm
like.
finna find a reason. Wake you hungry? Anything
Yeah.
wrong? Get up. You had me up all night.
For
No.
real. That was something hard to do.
Man. So we was talking about the street, man. Like these people. Who was it? Hey, who just recently got arrested? Was that
Young
Thug?
Thug,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thug and Gunna and all them, man. It just made me think about like people who want to be in their street life so bad, man. These guys got money. They could be low key. They could be just handling their business out the way, man. What do you advice you got for these guys that just want to be street, just feel like they got something to prove all the time, man?
I say, man, just from experience, man, the best thing to do is not even get into it, man, because once you start living a certain type of way, it's just how we was saying earlier, like
Yeah.
working out, habits and stuff, like it become a lifestyle, like it become addicting. You know what I'm saying? So if you creating bad habits like that, you're gonna get addicted to it. Whether it's selling drugs or robbing, like you gonna get addicted to the thrill of that
You gonna
shit.
get
You know what
into
I'm
it.
saying? So I think the best thing, don't even get into it, man. For real, for real.
But like I be trying to figure out like what makes these guys like, do they feel family oriented, like with the guys that they get into the activity with? Like, do they sense of belong? Because I think it just gets deeper than just trying to make money or make a name. Like it's gotta be something that's there. Like I'm trying to figure out what it is. Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think yeah, probably so though, man. If it's some individuals you grew up with, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes you just be in too deep. You can do something that's too much to, turn back from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think maybe that's what that was, a thug situation. But you never know. Like you said, like if you making all this money, like why put it in
Why
jeopardy?
you
But
even
you
in
see,
there?
he ain't the only one. He ain't the only one
Oh
that.
no, he ain't the
There's a lot
only
of
one.
rappers locked up. Like so. I say, man, like if you're a rapper, it's still like a career. This is like being a
Yeah,
doctor or
it's
anything else. It's
business
a
at the end of the day.
professional career.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to put that in jeopardy, man. It's like
Yeah.
especially if you're making good money. But then again, like a lot of people, how much money some of these rappers really making though.
True
Is it a
that.
lot of money? Then if like you come from the streets and you get this amount of money and like these people or whatever, you might just be tempted to try to make some more money, a certain type of way you're not supposed to be doing shit. You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
That's
So
absolutely true.
yeah, man. I mean, it's all like it's tempting, man. I guess, man. But
Yeah, I
I
try
say,
not to be judgmental about it, but I just hate seeing
yeah, I hate seeing it too, man.
successful, black people make it
I
and
feel
then get
like
it
they
all
come
taken away
after
from
us
them.
though. I feel like they come after us like the FBI, like or whoever investigating him on the Rico case. I seen somebody share something on social media. They said, hell, the KKK ain't never get a Rico. Like how many people did they kill? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
that's true.
so that all go back to what we was talking about earlier, like the agenda, on the black man and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Genocide, man.
yeah, shit
Modern day
crazy.
genocide.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir, man. Well, if you could do it all over again, bruh. Well, actually, no, let me not ask you that. Let me ask you this. 18 years old, and you don't know nothing about life. Do you think that it'd be better? Well, I mean, not nothing about life, but knowing what you know now, but you don't know what the future holds. Do you think that you should take the education route, or you think you should take a trade route, or you think you should try to go into business for yourself and make money? What do you think?
Man, really, I think it depends on you. You know what I'm saying? Really, like, and I think it depends on like if you going to school, if you take the educational route, I say it should be like something like medical or finance. Like you get a for sure
Something,
job
yeah.
with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And like the trade depend on the trade too, man. But I say you never lose going the business route. I think. Even if you do go any of the other routes, you should. I think everybody should have them a business, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just something to pass down or sell or you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think you ever go wrong with a business.
No, no,
I
you
mean
never go
it's
wrong with
it's not
business.
easy. Like business is not easy to start though, but shit, I feel like if you get it to that point where it's paying, you know what I'm saying? It'll,
But they should teach us. I feel like in these schools, like before we even go off to college, they should teach us about credit,
yeah.
getting a bank account,
They
savings, and
don't
all
even
that
teach us how to
stuff.
file taxes in school and shit.
Nothing.
They should teach you that in high school,
They
man.
teach you about irrelevant stuff like history that ain't even all the way right.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. They ain't teaching us the
They teach
important
you how to
stuff.
be a worker too.
So do. They don't teach you how to be a
They
self-employed.
teach you how to follow directions and shit. Do this homework, or you know what I'm saying? You gotta do this by the end of the week. Have this done. It's just like institutionalizing you, really.
Can you ready for the
Basically,
world?
yeah.
Yeah, but I really think that I think like you say, man, it's all about the person, but you can't never go wrong with business. 'Cause I feel like everything is all about business.
Everybody need a trade too, but I mean, trade and business kind of like, hand in hand.
See,
Some trades you have to be trained for, but it's like if you naturally good, it's just like you making beats. Like you know what I'm saying? That's kind of a trade, but it's like you taught yourself, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like a business too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like studio and shit. So I think everybody can get paid off their passions. I feel like everybody do something so good that they can get paid for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a unique talent. Like I feel like it's up to you to know yourself and just do the due diligence to make it profitable.
See, you have to find your see now everything's so saturated, like with production and stuff. Everybody making beats and stuff. You got to figure out whatever you do. You have to figure out ways to stand out, like to be the yellow flower among red roses. That's the only way you'll make it. Because if you steady doing stuff that everybody else is doing, then okay, he does that too, but I got him at a cheaper price. So what's so special about you? That's what you got to think about it.
Yeah. I heard somebody say saturation is a good thing because like it's action in your field too. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to stand out though. You know.
Yeah, but saturation, as long as it's enough supply, like it's all about supply and demand. You know, it's saturation in barbers, but hey, it's a gazillion people in the world.
Yeah.
Everybody need their hair done, right? So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
don't need
Yeah,
beats.
you're right though. Yeah. So you gotta pick the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, some stuff more high up on the totem pole than others
Yep.
though.
Everybody need to go to the doctor. Everybody go to the pharmacy. You know, well, not everybody, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. For real.
Oh yeah, man. So, all right, we're gonna transition into these women now, man. I ain't gonna touch too much on them, but I'm just gonna ask you your preference, man.
Yeah.
If you were, I don't know your relationship and nothing, I ain't ask you about it, but if you was gonna marry a woman, like what are some qualities that you look for in a woman? Forever. We spoke about forever now. We ain't talking
Like
about no
me,
relationship.
yeah, you know me. I'm something like a Mac. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man,
So
don't
it's
start it off like
if I do get married, it gotta be like she gotta be super, man. You know, she gotta have her own stuff going. She gotta be intelligent, but she gotta be able to follow directions too. Not like boss around, but like be able to be guided. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, don't be like, I can't tell you nothing or something like that. You know, I ain't trying to tell nobody nothing the wrong way or nothing, but it's like, just be able to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll listen too. I listen. I ain't got no problem like, listen to other people's point of view or whatever, but yeah, I'll just say, man, it's a lot of qualities, man. You gotta be what I'm on, hard working, understanding. You know what I'm saying?
So I must veer off just a little bit, but we kind of own it. So do you think that's why athletes that make money? You think that's why they get white women? Because they do listen and they do this and that. Cause you notice, man, that's kind of a little trend, man. You see these black athletes with white women.
I don't know why they do that, man. I wouldn't do that. Like, I love black women. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like, I love black women. Like, for real. So, I mean, if I was an athlete and got paid like that, I think I wouldn't say I wouldn't knock a white woman off. You know what I'm saying? But like just somebody I want to marry though, I can't see myself marrying nobody other than a black woman though. That's just real.
I ain't gonna limit it a race, about who it is, just as long as they, like you say, had the qualities that we looking for. But one thing about them white women though, like Kanye say, if they leave your ass, they gonna leave with half. Like, you best believe if they get divorced, they gonna get what they deserve.
I just feel like they never could understand me like a black woman though. You know what I'm saying? Like how they really gonna understand what it. I think even black women don't fully understand. Like, and maybe black men don't fully understand. What it is to be a black woman. But I mean, black men like. We targeted different. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes black women don't even understand the black man. So I'm definitely sure like another woman of another ethnicity is not gonna understand what it feel like to be a black man in America. So this is why I always have to have a black woman, like not no racist or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Just being real.
But if you keep it 100, all races do it. Like with white people, they stick with their races. They stick strong. With the Arabs, see how they own all these stores and stuff right here. They stick together. Chinese, every race stick together.
Everybody.
We the only race. Seems like I'm like don't y'all be trying to look up numbers and statistics. I'm just speaking on my opinion. This is just an opinion. I feel like we the only race that be trying to tear each other down instead of trying to build.
Mm-hmm. And then like I hear some women be like, "Oh, I'm finna go get me a white man."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like some black dudes, I hear a lot of black dudes talking about, "Oh man, I'm finna get me a white woman." Man, white woman don't act like this, but I mean, like it's cool, but can you really, really just all the way be yourself, like your authentic self around? You know what I'm saying? Like. I don't know. Maybe you can.
It's just real conversation because I don't want nobody thinking that we have an agenda against white people.
Yeah. It's not like that because I mean, if somebody love you, you know what I'm saying. Love is love. You know what I'm saying. I know there's plenty of interracial relationships. I'm not against that. This is just my personal preference. You know what I'm saying.
All right, and so we're getting close to the end, man. So we're gonna talk about J. Tallie and you leaving your mark on this earth, man. When you leave, we all gotta go. When you go. How you want people to remember you? What they gonna say about J. Tallie at his funeral?
Man, I just want to say, man, I'm real, man. I'm genuine. You know what I'm saying? I try to I just stay in my own lane, man. Just do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't try to harm nobody. I'll help somebody if I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just doing me and then not harm nobody else in the process. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of, I don't know what they'll say. You don't know what they'll say. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
He talking to you? Oh, he was talking to me too.
But I ain't mean no harm. You know I ain't
just
mean
a Mac,
nobody
baby.
no harm. Yeah. For real, man.
Oh yeah, man. Well, Jay Tallie, man, I want to thank you for being on this episode, man.
Appreciate you coming.
You got any
bro.
shout outs, man? Any new music, anything you want people to check out?
Man, first of all, shout out to the SIPTLK podcast, man, for coming through, man. Hey, man, I'm working on a new album, the Trap Mac 3. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. You know, I just created a YouTube channel, man. Y'all go subscribe to that. Follow me at all social media, my YouTube, everything, J Tallie GME.
All right, man. Well, we'll get on up out of here, bro. Appreciate you again. Yes, sir, baby. All right, this is how we're going to conclude it, y'all.
All right.
We out of here.
SIPTLK.